Happy New Year to everyone watching. Um, I wanted to do something that I've always wanted, but I didn't because I just didn't, and I did today. There is a beautiful place near where I'm staying right now, and I went there, visited the Krishna temple, and sat in front of a bench in front of the temple, like beside the Patan Museum. Patan is my home, so this place has always been full of memories for me since childhood, and I went there today thinking that it would be a really good journaling session, and it was, but it became much more interesting and refreshing because a random stranger came and talked to me. Like, we had a conversation about life experiences, his life, my life, what we think about different topics, and just the fear that comes with approaching strangers, at least for the first few times. But like, he shared how his confidence, like he noticed his confidence boost up, build up as with time, as he continued doing this. And like, I was planning to journal, but I was like, though this is Vishnu's mandir near, like beside the Krishna temple, and I journal गर्छु भनेर गएको, तर my hand moved on its own, and I started doodling the mandir, and he noticed, and that's why he approached me like he was vlogging and stuff. So like, that's cool. He is such a cool person, and that conversation opened up and confirmed and so many things. It was a really fruitful conversation, and that's what I journaled about next year about. And that's what I even talked about yesterday in the second episode of the guidance from the Bhagavad Gita, how it's difficult for me to go outside of my comfort zone. And I list out few things like talking to strangers, how it's difficult for me because the approaching part is the most difficult and challenging for me. And trying out new things, like, because no matter how small or big the thing is, the doing part is the most challenging. And also because it's so comfortable in this comfort zone. So yeah, that's what I journaled about, and laid out the reasons why it's difficult for me to go out of my comfort zone and things like that. And right after this happened, right after I like went inside up the temple, the Krishna mandir, and sat down. So the new changes has already begun happening. So I'm excited what comes. This conversation was like so out of the blue and so random. I never would have thought I would have I would have this conversation ever. I mean, I was just doing my thing, and this conversation happened, and then we parted ways. We had exchanged Instagram, but we parted ways, and I realized how much I enjoy and having this kind of real conversation. But this, the approaching part is so. Oh, I'm afraid of a lot of things. Like, this is so terrifying. Like, What if I make them uncomfortable? What if I do something embarrassing? I am not good. I write, but I'm not good with words because I'm not used to vocalizing my opinions and my thoughts and stuff like that. So, and today was, I I've never had this long conversation in English with someone, and this person was not from Nepal, and talking to a foreigner in an English language. We both, English language is not, I think, not first language for both of us. So both of us communicated in a second language. Oh my god, that was terrifying because I couldn't like um even while I was talking, like, is this how, is this grammatically correct, is this word right, is this, does this word come after this? I was like so much overthinking, but the conversation was good. Like, it was a fruitful conversation. Oh my god, I'm nervous right now. But yeah, this happened, and this only मलाई मलाई मेरो travel गर्ने and experiencing people, communicate with them, and hearing their stories, sharing my stories, and sharing my story with the world. यो गर्ने मेरो goal, idea, wish, dream. I feel even more confident about it. But yeah, happy new year everyone. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Happy new year. नयाँ वर्षको सबैलाई शुभकामना.